Time now for our community update, and joining us this morning is Green Bay Police Chief Chris Davis. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Now, Chief, gun violence, not right now, but like in the past year or so, has been up. Can you explain it a little?
Sure. In 2021, actually, we had a worse year than 2020, which was a pretty bad year all on its own. We had 82 incidents of shots fired reported to police in the last year, up from 62 in 2020. But to put all that into some context, in 2019 we only had 21 incidents citywide. So that's a pretty alarming increase. And what's even more alarming is when you look at the number of rounds being fired. Last year, in 2022, at crime scenes, our investigators recovered 493 shell casings. That total was 257 in 2021. So we're on a couple of fronts seeing a pretty alarming escalation for a community this size in terms of gun violence.
Why do you think it is?
I think it's a combination of factors. I think this is something that we're seeing in large cities across the country. And some of it has to do with the pandemic. There's also we're seeing a much greater willingness to settle problems with gun violence as opposed to other means. And just crime guns are a lot more available because guns in general are more available. That's why we encourage gun owners to keep guns secured. One of the main ways that guns enter the criminal realm is through theft. But I think it's a combination of things, and I don't think that we're alone here in Green Bay. I think this is something most larger cities are struggling with.
Now, you started some initiatives. Tell us about that to fight this.
Well, we did. We are re-establishing our neighborhood response team, which will focus resources on gun violence and on areas where we see concentrations of gun violence. We intend for that work to be community informed so that we have community buy-in on the methods that we use to go deal with this problem, because we don't want to create collateral damage in terms of public trust. We had one night a few weeks ago where we had 7 different incidents of shots fired, and one of the things I have to say that really made the difference there was some amazing police work by our officers and our detectives and a lot of our professional staff who came in the middle of the night as all that was happening, got to work on those cases. We've made several arrests related to incidents that happened that night, and in the short term, we've seen incidents of gun violence go way down as a result.
So how do you think these initiatives have helped?
I think anything that we can do to leverage against this problem is going to help. And the other difference that we want to see as we deal with this problem now versus back when we dealt with this maybe in the late 80s and early 90s is a lot more community involvement and community ownership of the larger problem of gun violence. What we don't want to do is see a situation where we're expected as police to just go solve this problem, because that won't work. This is a much bigger problem than just a policing issue. So we're hoping to see some more community engagement so we all come together around this problem and prevent it from happening in the first place.
Okay, you're down many officers. How has this affected your department and the job you do, and how many officers are you down?
Well, I have a little bit of good news there. We are right now down to 6 vacancies total that we have. We have 8 actual vacancies, but we're in the process of hiring 2 more people. So we're doing better, but we still have a lot of people in that training pipeline, and so we won't see the results of those efforts for about the year that it takes to train a new police officer. But that has definitely, the staffing shortage has definitely had an impact on patrol officers, who I hear from routinely are stretched super thin. They're going call to call a lot of the time and don't have time to do some of the proactive and problem-solving work that we want them to be able to do out in the neighborhoods to prevent issues. And then the other place that has really impacted us is in our investigations section and our detectives. We have a number of vacancies there right now, and our detectives are carrying pretty high caseloads and doing a lot of work.
So you're hiring.
We sure are.
So now, your department is focusing on traffic safety. Why? And you have a new safety plan in place. Tell us about it.
Well, traffic safety is something that we hear a lot about in this community, and that is probably one of the highest volume of complaints that we get is about traffic safety issues in the neighborhoods, and so we want to take that seriously, obviously. With limited resources, though, it's very important for us to focus the resources where we'll get the highest return on our investment. So what we've started doing is our traffic lieutenant will put out a monthly communication inside the department that shows the highest crash areas in the city, and then the places where we're getting the most traffic complaints, so that officers, when they do have time to do traffic enforcement, can focus on those areas, and then our dedicated resources for traffic enforcement can focus on those areas as well. But it's just about focusing where we'll get the highest return on that
And
investment.
it's helping?
Yes, we think so.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Green Bay Police Chief Chris Davis. Thank you for joining us this morning. Ryan's up next with a look at the forecast.